you ever heard anybody say, choose your hard? Where it's like, this option's gonna be hard, but it's negative. This option's gonna be hard, but it's positive. You choose your hard. Like, some of the things that we go through are going to be difficult in the short term, but in the long term, it's going to pay off. But some things are the opposite, where it seems like, okay, we're pleased now, but then, you pay your repercussions later. So the laugh now, cry later thing, right? Anyway, so all of this is to piggyback off of my last post where I mentioned, choosing Jesus will be uncomfortable, but choosing Jesus will be worth it. Like, listen, you have to have a dying unto your flesh in this walk, and that's just something that we're just gonna have to understand and accept and be okay with, because it's part of the walk. You're going to be persecuted by other people who don't understand your walk when you're like truly walking in the ways that God calls you to walk. When you're truly following Jesus, you're going to have to tell people no. You're going to have boundaries. You can't be a people pleaser. It doesn't matter if it comes to family. It doesn't matter if it comes to, best friends, people in authority. There are things that you're going to have, there are boundaries that you're going to have intact that are not going to feel good. There are boundaries you're going to have intact with yourself that are going to go against your fleshly desires. But the breaking down of your worldly and fleshly desires is going to be the thing that causes you to be clean inside. It's going to be the thing that causes you to be able to walk upright. And not just walking upright, but in boldness. The sense of being self-assured of your walk. And I just want to encourage you to embrace it. The things that feel hard now or feel unpleasant now that you don't want to do, they get easier. The more that you just accept it and say, hey, okay, this is the way my life is. I'm saved and I'm walking and following Christ and living in a way that the Lord calls me to walk. Even when it's discomfort, if I'm vegan, if I go out with my family to a buffet, like, I have to pick and choose the things that I'm going to consume. I have to pick and choose what I'm going to consume. And if I don't consume pork sausage, then I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to partake of it. Even if I used to eat pork sausage, come on, hear me now, analogy. Even if I used to love pork sausage, I used to love the chickens, I'm not vegan, by the way. I used to love all of the burgers, and I see everybody else eating it. I can smell it, but I don't partake in it anymore. I'm uncomfortable because I remember how good it tastes. I can smell it, y'all. I can see other people eating it and being enjoyed by it, but I don't eat that no more. And that's just the way it is. And next time, y'all, family, consider me. Like, don't take me to this buffet when you only know the only thing I'm going to be able to eat is steamed squash and salad. And I'm not talking about a good salad. I'm talking about just like the iceberg pack. Family, don't take me here again when you know that I don't partake in this stuff. And everybody else having about, like, oh my gosh, the boundaries, y'all. I kind of went off on a tangent, but this all is so true and applicable. You have to make sure that your boundaries are intact. You have to make sure that you're accepting your life change, and that's going to help with the discomfort. But when I say at the end of everything, the discomfort is going to be so worth it. To know that you're going to be rewarded, to know that your Heavenly Father is pleased with you, to know that you are a righteous person, and you don't have to, ask, doubt, waver of where you're going to spend eternity. Like, all of that is just so worth it. And even not even thinking so far as eternity, people don't understand, like really understand how real and present God is every day, all the time, right now. He right there with you right now. Watching you watch me. He is right there with you right now, and he sent me to you to encourage you that this walk is the best decision that you can make. He's going to be so pleased with you, and he is a father that rewards his children. So, not to say that, oh, I'm following the Lord so that I can have a reward, but know that when you follow the Lord, that you will have a reward. Like you'll have your reward. It'll be worth the change. So welcome the change and stick to it. I'm just encouraging you. If you need more encouragement when things get tough, like go and read that Bible verse about you being stripped of your flesh to be able to walk with the Lord. Like it's mandatory, but it's so worth it.